Well, that was an extremely stressful drive to League. A journey that should ordinarily take me 45 minutes has just taken me an hour and 25. Bad traffic, and unfortunately, because of where I live in Ellesmere Port, the only way I can get to Warrington is via the M56, so if there's any sort of problems, I've absolutely had it. I wouldn't mind. I actually left early as well, 2 minutes early. My aim is to leave for League on Wednesdays at 5. I left at 58 minutes to the hour. So I actually did quite well. Anyway, it's been a hot minute since we were at League. I haven't been for 6 weeks. I've missed the last 5 sessions. First week was dance comps. Second week I was in Austria. Third week, I just got back from Austria. I was absolutely exhausted. Fourth week I was on a rail tour, and last week I had a migraine. So we've missed 5 weeks of League, but we're back now. Here we are. Geek Retreat. Now the League has grown exponentially since I've not been here, so here's the crew. Hey guys, how's it going? Right, and this is Neats Does Pokemon. Right, we have ourselves a Destined Rivals pack, which I'm going to open now.
I pulled nothing in my freebie.
You pulled nothing?
Nothing. A great big pile of Cynthia! The Queen. Oh my god, sorry. I was watching Stay Back on Nice and Heavy, the Winter Waves.
Right, let's have a look.
Music assembly trailer.
Team Rocket's Larvitar, Team Rocket's Flipbox, Toddle, Baroni's Purloin, Team Rocket's Porygon-Z, Team Rocket's Houndoom, Energy Recycler, Hollow Rapidash, Hollow Hogtail.
Ooh, look at Team Rocket's Persian X! Nice. And a basic Grass Energy.
If it's not.
Yep, I'm cool with that. Okay, so we're halfway through League, 2 rounds into our League tournament, and I'm currently 1-1. First round I come up against a Mega Lopunny deck which I've not played against before. I thought I was dead and buried, and then Jamming Tower proved rather clutch as I managed to prevent my opponent from using the tool to retreat constantly, and in the end I managed to turn it around and pick up the win. Second round, Dragapult mirror match, but with slight differences. His Dragapult had Monkey Dory and the Dunsparce for extra draw. In the end it came down to basically it would have been like I'd have won the following turn, but I think maybe I made a mistake in benching an extra Dreepy. I should have not benched it, because if I'd have done the maths properly I'd have worked out that actually I would have survived an extra turn, and then I basically had game in hand anyway. So it's kind of one of those games where it literally comes down to the last possible turn, and yeah, that's how it goes. But League is where we learn, League is where we practice, League is where we iron out those mistakes that when we get to the big tournaments, then it all works out okay. And I think we're about to head into round 3, so I'll catch up with you guys then. Right, so end of round 3, had a really entertaining game against Lucario, item lock for the win. Obviously eventually I started attaching with Dragapult, but just had a fabulous game against Ben with that. That was a brilliant game. Right, today's question of the day is actually going to come from Dylan, who is refusing to ask the question. He's going to get me to ask it. So today's question of the day is going to be, what is the best card you've ever pulled from any Pokemon pack? So I guess I'll answer it first. Mine would be the very first full art card I pulled, which was Jirachi EX from Black and White Plasma Blast way back in 2013. So that's mine. Dylan, what's the best card you've ever pulled?
I'd probably say my 4th pack ever of Phantasmal. I pulled the gold Mega Charizard EX.
Amazing.
On release day.
Fabulous. What a great card.
In front of my friends we ripped 50 packs.
Yeah.
And I was 4 packs in, we ripped that, and then we were on a high. And then
you just pull that.
because we couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
And on the previous pull, my third pack, I pulled the full art version. So I pulled that and I thought we peaked, and then it went to there and it was like, oh well,
Wow.
retired there.
That's going to be worth a fortune.
Yeah.
Alex, question of the day is, what is the best card you have ever pulled from a pack of Pokemon cards?
It will be Mega Centaur DX from Ancient Origins.
Oh, that is going back a bit. Blimey, yes.
There's a full art version which I do actually have in my binder.
Amazing, that's fabulous. Right, so Matthew, we're asking this league we ask questions of the day. So today's question, what is the best card you have ever pulled from a pack of Pokemon cards?
I think it would be SIR Dawn from Phantasmal Flames.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is a pretty cool card. Okay, so the tournament is finished. Because the official Pokemon tournament software is working now, because there was only 8 of us today, it just gave us a 3-round tournament, so there's still technically another hour of league left, so I'm going to get into a couple of games. I'm going to play Vicky because I'm an actual player in the tournament today. So I'm going to switch decks. Obviously I've been playing Dragapult, but I am going to change to, I recently bought, in fact, I can't remember if I showed you guys when I was at the League Challenge, I bought the Team Rocket's Mewtwo deck. So I'm just going to have a little fiddle around with that and start to get to know it a bit better. Yeah, right now we're recording. Question of the day. What is the best card you've ever pulled from a pack of Pokemon cards? And I know the answer to this because I was there.
You were there. Is it 2015?
Yes.
2016,
No, it's 2015.
2015 Blackpool City Championships.
Yep.
I pulled a full metal, the metal Dialga EX.
The secret rare
metal Dialga, everyone called it. Like the actual, it was silver with just black inscribes. And oh my god. It was one of those ones you opened the pack. It was a prize pack as well from, I think it came 18th.
I don't remember.
It was middle of the board.
Yeah.
But I got like 6 prize packs and I got nothing, and I was like, yeah, this is going to be a complete bust. Wow. And everyone around me was like, what have you got? I was like, and it was a good card at the time as well.
Yeah, because there was hardly any secret rares at the time. So.
Yeah, and it was also a playable card.
Yeah,
so
it was.
the people that were playing like the full shiny decks were like, I've got to have it, and I was like,
no,
that is mine. So I got it. I kept it, and yeah, it's one of my favourite pulls ever. And I probably should have played that deck at the time, but I just that's when the game was expensive. I got my new deck, which didn't go down so well today.
Look at the lovely sleeves.
I know, Pokemon Center sleeves.
Look at you with your Pokemon Center sleeves.
I know, but then you got $2.99 on eBay. Out of stock on the Pokemon store. At least in the UK. At least in the UK, so there must have been a surplus. But yeah, it didn't go so well today, but I do have my tweaks in mind, and I am going to be playing a little bit of a tweak. Needs rare candies, needs more energy.
Yeah, but that's as I've already said today, like that's what League is for. It's
to learn, adjust, and hopefully excel.
Yeah, totally. Right, League is finished. Well, technically it's still had about 10 minutes left on it, but I'd finished the casual game. There wasn't really time to start another one. But yeah, had a great time tonight. It was really great to be back after missing the last sort of 5 sessions. So yeah, the thing is, it's just fun, isn't it? It's social, it's casual play, and gives a chance to work on decks ready for bigger tournaments, which I am planning on finding a tournament to go to on May the 31st, so yeah, I guess we're just practicing for that now. Anyway, gonna leave it there for today. The drill, drop us a like, drop us a sub, all helps to grow the channel. Follow me on socials, Instagram, X @ThisisNeats, and all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.